Let's face it, college tuition is expensive and it's only getting pricier. That's why merit-based scholarships are becoming highly sought after among students and their families preparing for college. And if you are looking to secure one of those scholarships, a high test score on the SAT or the ACT is still a surefire way to stand out in today's ultra-competitive merit-based scholarship environment. But with so many test prep courses, it can take some time to decide which one to choose, and that's where we come in, as we've done the expensive and complex work of purchasing and testing dozens of SAT and ACT test prep resources so you don't have to. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you the inside scoop on how to identify the best SAT and ACT prep programs that will help your student crush their test and secure that scholarship that they've been dreaming of. I'm also excited to give you some extra tips on how to score the best deals based on your budget, so be sure to stick around until the end of this video. Before we dive into the factors to consider when choosing the perfect test prep course, it is important to understand the different types of prep programs available and their typical costs. And to give you the most accurate and up-to-date information, we recently researched and analyzed the prices of over 1,500 test prep service providers in the US, so you can trust that these prices are authentic and reliable. First up, we have group classes, which could be held in person or online, and these are the most popular option among families. They're great for students who thrive in a collaborative environment and could benefit from some instructor support. Most common SAT and ACT prep packages will offer around 16 to 20 hours of structured learning. And from our study, we found the median cost of small group SAT and ACT online prep classes to be around $38 per hour of live instruction. So with a 20-hour prep package, you can expect to pay just under $800. Next, we have individual or private tutoring. Now, this is a more personalized option with one-on-one instruction tailored to your students' needs. And given the degree of customization and personalization you get from private test prep tutoring, it should come as no surprise that this is the most expensive option, where the nationwide average starting tutoring rate we found was at $100 per hour, with prices going as high as $150 per hour in high cost of living states like California. So the longer your student preps for the SAT or the ACT using private tutoring, the higher the cost. And finally, we have self-study prep courses. Now, these courses are usually offered online and can be completed at your student's own pace. They're usually sold with access periods of 6 months or 12 months and are ideal for busy students or those students who prefer to work independently with minimal instructor support. From our study, the average cost of an SAT or ACT self-paced course was $300 for a 12-month access period. So now that you have an idea of the different types of test prep courses and their costs, let's dive into the factors to consider when choosing the perfect prep course for your student. Starting with learning style. Now, when choosing an SAT prep course for your student, it's crucial to take into account their unique learning style. For visual learners, as an example, seek out prep courses that feature captivating video lessons, rich with graphics and illustrations to help your student absorb the material more effectively. These immersive visuals not only make the learning experience more enjoyable for your student, but they also enable them to retain information better and improve their chances of acing the SAT or the ACT. Just as important is considering their optimal learning environment. Some students are highly self-motivated and can excel in a self-paced program, while others thrive in a more structured, group-oriented setting. And for those independent learners, a good self-paced course might be the perfect choice. These courses usually come with video lessons, SAT and ACT practice tests, interactive quizzes, and on-demand instructor support via email or during weekly office hours, which allows your student to make progress at their own speed and focus in areas where they need the most improvement. On the other hand, if your student benefits from group learning and the guidance of an instructor, a classroom-based or live online course could be the way to go. Now, these courses create a supportive learning community where your student can engage in discussions, ask questions, and receive immediate feedback from one or more instructors and can learn from their fellow students. The next tip to look out for, which is particularly important when looking for instructor-led programs like small group classes and private tutoring, is to prioritize the experience and expertise of the instructors. This factor simply cannot be overemphasized, as seasoned instructors can make a significant difference in your student's test prep journey. Two key factors to consider when evaluating instructors are their years of experience in coaching students for the SAT and ACT and their own test scores in recent years. You see, highly experienced instructors have a deep understanding of test-taking strategies and can provide personalized guidance, ensuring your student is well prepared for the challenges of the ACT exam or the SAT exam. In addition, instructors who periodically take the SAT and the ACT themselves demonstrates a commitment to staying up to date with any changes or trends in these exams. This ongoing engagement with the exams ensures the instructors can provide the most relevant and effective coaching for your student. Another vital tip here is to determine the success rate of students who have been coached by the private tutors or instructors in the program. So make sure to ask questions about the average test score improvement, college acceptance rate, and testimonials from past students who have participated in the private tutoring program. These successful stories and performance indicators can serve as a reliable gauge of the tutor's ability to help your student reach their target score goals. Considering the price of many premium test prep programs, it's also essential to evaluate the customer policies of the test prep company. Opting for a test prep brand with transparent policies ensures that you're making a well-informed decision and safeguarding your investment. Pay very close attention to the details regarding their refund and cancellation conditions. Understanding these policies will give you the flexibility to change or cancel the course if necessary without incurring unexpected costs. Additionally, you want to examine their score guarantees if they have any. Some test prep providers will promise a certain level of score improvement or a refund of your money if your student doesn't meet the specific benchmarks. These guarantees can offer peace of mind and a sense of assurance that the prep course is designed to deliver tangible results. Next is the quality of the online course curriculum, which is critical for those looking for self-paced prep programs. In a nutshell, seek courses that strike a balance between proven section-specific strategies and comprehensive review content, as mastering both aspects is key to achieving success on these exams. Now, when it comes to practice material, the rule of thumb is to lean towards prep courses that reference official practice material in their programs. Official practice materials are questions that were designed by the makers of the exam and have appeared on previous exams. Utilizing official SAT practice material from the College Board or ACT practice material from the ACT Inc. ensures that your student is exposed to the most accurate representation of the types of questions they will encounter on test day. So you're already aware at this point in the video that preparing for the SAT or ACT can be quite an expensive endeavor for families. And it is this disparity in test prep affordability that has led a growing number of schools to adopt test optional admission policies in a bid to level out the playing field. However, there is no need to worry. Drawing from our knowledge of the college test prep market, we've compiled a collection of unique tips designed to help families save big on SAT or ACT prep without compromising tremendously on quality. An easy win is to shop with test prep providers that offer payment plans over several months, which can lower the upfront financial burden and allow you to invest in a higher quality prep course for your student. The next great hack is to keep an eye out for sales and discounts during off-peak periods, which in the college test prep market occurs at the end of the calendar year. During these periods, it's not uncommon to find test prep providers offering as much as 60% off their prep programs. Savvy buyers often take advantage of these savings by purchasing summer SAT or ACT prep programs well ahead of time for the upcoming year. By simply planning ahead and shopping strategically, you can secure a top-notch prep course for your student at a significantly reduced cost. Now, another great hack is to join our mailing list, which you can do by downloading a free guide linked in the description section below. And when you join our mailing list, you will gain access to exclusive discounts and be among the first to know when the best deals from the top test prep providers become available. And for those families working on a tight budget, consider investing in self-paced courses, especially if your student is a self-motivated type, as these are the most affordable of the three options. And if you're all looking for budget classes, I will recommend you explore SAT and ACT live prep classes that are run at your local college or university. You will find that these university-based prep programs are often more affordable than group classes from test prep only companies, but still provide valuable resources and guidance. Another great and often forgotten tip is to ask about any financial assistance provided by the test prep provider you're considering, making sure to research the options and encourage your students to apply if they meet the eligibility requirements. And in some cases, this can help cover part or all of your students' test prep costs.